And our next read aloud is going to be The Stolen Lake by Joan Aiken. The next Dido Twite book. There are going to be 2 books about how she gets back to England after the adventure in Nightbirds on Nantucket. And it feels like a long time ago that we read Nightbirds on Nantucket. So I'm excited to get back into Joan Aiken with this awesome Edward Gorey cover with a cat right there. And let's read a description of the book. Dido Twite, the scrappy heroine of Black Hearts and Battersea and Nightbirds on Nantucket, is on her wildest adventure yet. On the way back to London aboard the British man-of-war ship The Thrush, Dido and crew are summoned to the aid of the tyrannical Queen of New Cumbria. Her island is an infernal place, Dido decides, after noticing a suspicious lack of girl children and hearing rumors of birds that carry off men and fish that eat human flesh. But a neighboring king has stolen the Queen's lake and is holding it for ransom. Now it's up to Dido and the crew to face fire, flood, execution, and wild beasts, and to get the lake back, or else. And let's read the author's note as well. So this book is from 1981, and Joan Aiken says, "This book forms a part of the series begun in The Wolves of Willoughby Chase, and continued in Black Hearts and Battersea and Nightbirds on Nantucket. It is set in the reign of King James III, supposing that he had been king of England in the 19th century instead of Queen Victoria, and it follows the adventures of Dido Twite after she sets sail for England at the end of Nightbirds on Nantucket, and before she gets there in the Cuckoo Tree. But this is a separate story, and you don't need to have read any of the others to understand it. Everybody knows that the ancient British didn't migrate to South America when the Saxons invaded their country. This is just my idea of what it would have been like if they had. But Brazil did get its name from the old Celtic belief that there was a beautiful magic country called Brazil's Island, Brasail or High Brazil, somewhere out in the Atlantic west of Ireland, where the sun sets. J.A. So I thought it would be a good time to jump into this after just reading a book about a ship going to South America, Dragons in the Waters. So we will see you in Chapter 1.